Hello and welcome to Nicki's Saturday Lunch Thoughts. Today we're talking about the ascension dynamics. We already touched on this. The idea is actually to get your frequencies up. How do you get them up? Is take the rubbish out. Take all these low frequency issues, thoughts, emotions, toxins, etc. out of your body, your mind and your soul. So we go into a healing process. The whole earth is in a healing process at the moment. So the more we take low frequencies out, the higher we can vibrate. So we vibrate on a higher level, and then we create with this resonances. We strengthen these resonances with higher level frequencies that are anyway existing already. So we get into contact and really resonate with these higher frequency grids. And then we have to hold these frequencies. So a lot of people actually can access higher frequencies but cannot hold them. So we have to hold them and then already embody them. This ascension is also about the integration of the soul, the body and the mind. So we actually take our body with us in this ascension process, which is very special. So people talk about the ascension symptoms, headaches and feeling nausea, feeling angry, these kind of things. And people actually now already accept these ailments or disharmonies as ascension symptoms. I don't quite agree with that, because this ascension process is about you feeling better, is about you healing, and it is about you vibrating on a higher level. So if you do not integrate your body in this process and do not really care about your body in this ascension process, then you will have disharmonies. You will have physical signs of disharmonies. So I see a lot of people are on the spiritual path and are advancing very fast in this process, but they don't really take their body with them. So this is where, again, you have this gap and where you have the disharmony. So you have to heal on all levels. On the physical level, you have to detoxify all the time, because toxins, heavy metals, etc. take away all your energy, take away your capacity to actually hold the higher frequencies. So this, you have to see how you nourish yourself, to nourish yourself and not just to feed yourself. Think about your diet. Think about what's really in that diet. On what level is this diet now vibrating? So you want to feed yourself only with the highest vibrations. This is very hard, sometimes quite difficult to get. When you talk about animals, if you do not want to go into vegan or vegetarian way of nourishing yourself, you have to ask yourself, okay, where is the suffering in my food actually? How did this animal that I'm just eating, how did that suffer? What does that do to the frequency of the food that I'm now giving to my body? So the food is important. The detoxification is very, very important. To drink a lot of good water is very important. And to also look that you have a lot of electrons, that you have a good pH level, that you go into alkaline nourishment and water in order to get rid of the acidity. So this is on the physical level. Also heal your physical injuries, etc. on the physical level. On the mental level, what do I think all day? What do I do? What are my emotions? Live really consciously of everything that I am thinking, everything that I'm judging. Get completely out of judgment. This is a time when a lot of people are polarized about certain ideas. Get these blocking belief systems out of your system completely. All these ideas that we were told, all these ideas that we carry around, and all these ideas that we cultivate every day. Get conscious of that fact. I already told you, do a little exercise. 24 hours, watch your thoughts and watch what you do, what you think and what you feel, and look if that's really aligned with your highest possible objective that you can have for yourself. Does it good for you? Do you yourself do you good? So that's all very, very important. Actually, in this, I have to say that many people have struggled with the fact that they want to find their purpose. A lot of people actually work for something and they don't know where they want to go. Be conscious of where you are so you know where you want to actually go. That's very, very important, because also I said, if you have a GPS, you have to give an address in there. And if you talk about, okay, I want to heal, but heal for what? So be more precise in your work. Be more precise in picturing, in manifesting actually who you want to be, the better version of yourself. So on the soul level, there are a lot of factors that are still in there that still need healing. This also clings into the collective, so we have to heal also on the soul level. So this is really about this healing on different levels that we have to unify again in order to ascend, in order to vibrate on higher frequencies fully. And this is this process. Also, I see people talking about now we're going to 5D, 6D, whatever. Well, 60, no, not many people talk about this. But you limit yourself with that. It's also just an idea. Because who actually defined 5D, 4D, 3D, 6D? Who defined that? Do you know that person? Is it an expert in Ds? Did that person actually travel around to be able to report on this? So be careful also with, in this time, with these ideas, with this ideology, with these belief systems. Because if you say, okay, I want to go to 5D, first of all, you don't know what 5D is. You don't know, it's just not in your knowledge. And who says that you're not already on 6D? So you limit yourself with that. So stay out of these blocking belief systems and ideas, unless it's really based on your own knowledge. And this is very important to actually define knowledge at this point, is that I see it like that. There is a lot of ideas and already, of course, a lot of information that we have access to, which is great, but it's just still ideas and information. And unless you have verified it yourself, unless you have asked to actually live that information until it becomes an experience, it's not knowledge. And I think your best compass is to know and not to believe, because we believed for a long time and that actually didn't really advance us. It's the same thing with scientific explanations of what's going on today. is it's good ideas, it's very helpful concepts, but unless you can verify and experience these information yourself in your life, it's just a concept. And who knows, maybe you're much more evolved than the person who built up a concept. You see, so then it becomes a blocking concept. So I understand that we always try to hang on to something, but this ascension process is also about liberating ourselves from the need to actually hang on to something. Very important in my view. We have to liberate ourselves. We have to dive deep into ourselves, heal every component of ourselves, and in that process, again, reach higher frequencies, embody higher frequencies. And then this whole ascension process is just about joy and love. And there are no negative symptoms. And the more you go up that path, and the more you become yourself, the more you bridge that pain gap, and the more you become your soul, the less influence manipulative powers, frequencies have on you. You just get out of that program. So it's beneficial on every aspect. And also respect that everyone has their own rhythm. I see a lot of friendships, relationships breaking up. Why? Because not everybody is at the same speed. So this is again an invitation not to judge, but it's also an invitation to let go. So I think this is really, really very, very important, to look for yourself. And if everybody did that, just to be busy with their own healing, everything around us is going up on the frequency side. So if you do that as well, you're perfectly in the trend, which means it's easy to do. Although some traumatisms, etc., are so deeply rooted and they want to be healed, but the healing goes rather quickly. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about, the ascension process. Just some thoughts for you to verify in your life, for you to try out, and see it as a beautiful, beautiful time that we actually decided to came for. We decided on the soul level that we want to be here at this time. And it is very important to not forget that it was actually our decision to be here and take this on. So let's do this together. I connected to the dolphins as I'm here at the sea. And they are, of course, very joyful. The sea has, here I'm at the Mediterranean Sea. And when you connect to the soul of the Mediterranean Sea, it is also healing. It has been very much suffering from the pollution, from the negative frequencies that were put into the sea, and that were transferred by the water, and it is healing from the fact that we completely invaded that sea. So this is what the sea is actually busy with on the soul level. The dolphins are happy. They're happy, they're further already, and they are really focusing on the high frequencies that they transmit, also with sounds through the sea. And what they told me is that they are really pleased with the fact that a lot of people now go down this path or go up that path of healing. And they feel that is much easier now, and it gives them actually a lot of motivation that we are on board with this. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Bye.